There's even coaches that believe you can slow down Patrick Mahomes. You can slow down Aaron Rodgers because those guys do lose football games. Nobody goes into a season saying, yeah, we're toast because I'm not very smart. I can't figure this guy out. I don't know. I've used all my brain power. I've stayed up really late at night. I've read all of the books, Football for Dummies. I've talked to a lot of people. I just can't figure this guy out. I don't know. He's just going to absolutely roast my defense. No, you're going to say, look, this might be the year that we figure out Patrick Mahomes. This might be the year that the Chiefs offense comes back down to earth. We've put in this wrinkle. We've added this guy in free agency. We've coached this guy up. We've looked at film. We think we can run this guy over to this side. Of course you say that. Of course you believe that. You have to believe that. And Lamar Jackson has to believe that people are not going to figure him out, because if he starts going, I think the run's over. Yeah, I know I was really good the last couple of seasons, but I think they're going to figure me out this year. I mean, what kind of confidence is that in you and your work and the stuff that you've put in? What I don't like about this is that it inherently suggests that the last 2 years he was so outside the box and unique that you can't even be held responsible for being beaten by him. That's what it suggests, that we'll ultimately figure out Lamar Jackson. We didn't do the last 2 years because, we never seen anything like it, and nobody could be held to that bar. But now we're going to get there. This is all about whether Lamar Jackson continues to grow as a player. His speed is otherworldly. His athleticism is ridiculous. And if he continues to combine that with understanding defenses, reading schemes, understanding complex defensive ideas, making the right reads, making the right decisions, keeping himself healthy. If Lamar Jackson understands the game of football more year by year by year, then you're not going to be able to, quote, figure him out, because nobody's figured out Tom Brady yet. People say, well, if you put pressure on him, if you can knock him around a little bit. Well, yeah. Yes. If you knock him down and sack him, he can't throw a touchdown. It's like, well, if you get inside his head by knocking him down, that's every quarterback ever. There's no way to solve Tom Brady until he and his physical skills erode enough. It's just not happening. Same thing with Lamar Jackson. If he keeps growing like Tom Brady has, you can't figure him out. Like any great quarterback. Nobody ever said, well, we figured out Joe Montana. Well, we figured out Dan Marino. We figured out how to beat. No. Like sometimes those guys have great days. Mostly they do. Sometimes they have bad days. Sometimes you get the interception. Sometimes that's a deflection that, is a pass that's caught. Sometimes he gets it into the window. Sometimes it's not. But it's not like you figure out great quarterbacks. And I'm not putting Lamar Jackson in that category yet, but he's a freaking MVP that's been to the playoffs multiple times. Like, you got to give him some credit here that he's a really great player. You don't figure out great players. Nobody ever says, well, I think this is the year that we figure out Patrick Mahomes. No, you just have to play really well against him and execute your assignments and hope you have the right talent, and hopefully he makes a few mistakes. And that's what you have to hope.